Hello YouTubers, Troz here, back with more Factorio, working on our 0.18 Megabase, and boy have we been working on it. I can tell you it's been about 14 hours since the last episode, and while I've done a lot of work, I really haven't done a lot of work. Let's explain a little, or let me try to explain a little. So we've put in a lot of solar panels. I haven't been constantly doing it, but I've been trying to. As you can see, we are putting some in right now. Originally, we had a station over here. It was just taking the bots too far. We now have a station over here, but probably will need to move this as well soon. Uh, but yeah, we got a lot of stuff being built, so sometimes it takes a while for the bots to recognize that there are things they need to place. Like, there they go. And yeah, it's a little haphazard, but I've been slowly expanding this way, and you can see we're now getting about 2 gigawatts out of the solar. I mean, yeah, I guess it is day now. I don't remember that being that high, but you know what? I probably don't remember the last two nuclear power plants, what they were contributing. I know at one point we were up to like 20 gigawatts of usage, but now we don't have all our factories running. But we do have science going. You can see I'm up to mining productivity 25. That's how much time has passed. I think we were at 15-ish previously. So, yeah. Uh, Sun's going down now. Decent amount of solar. We need more. But really, I'm trying to get to 1,000 science per minute. We're at 500 right now. And we have one science factory here. We have another science factory here. We're not that we're running out of ore. We have plenty of ore patches, but I'd like to use big ore patches so I won't have to change them out. So we started expanding this way, and we have some ore patches, um, but we'd really like to get ones like 40, 50 million. At least that's what I'd like. So I went out further. The problem is we're kind of running out of space to build factories. Like, I could build another factory here, but to have the trains running all the way here and back, or even further, wouldn't be that great. So I did some expanding. And yeah, we have this area. These are all little cannon outposts. I don't know, there's 15, 18 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of them. I'm walling this area in. Like, this was a cannon outpost. I took one wall down, and hey, it's now walled off between these lakes, and then did the same thing over here, walled off between these lakes. Added a wall here. You can see we just had a train fire out here to take care of like a little expansion base. There's a wall here. There's a wall here. There's a wall going in here. Why are you turned off? Oh, we're probably missing... I'd say we were... Oh, are these all ghosts? Well, that explains that. I'll have to go and place them. We got a wall here. Nice big lake. We're gonna get a wall here. Probably the same issue. Oh, no, you don't have power. We have a wall here. Again, nice big lake. Need to verify that this is or is not connected. Otherwise, we need a small wall there. This lake at least goes to here. I'm not sure if it goes to there. currently the wall is being put in there. Yeah, another issue is, hey, well, we only had one wall supply train. I added a second one just because the trip was so long, you could resupply a second train. But they'll go and build the closer walls first, just because that's how train pathing works. If there's a wall supply station that's turned on, they'll go to the closest one if there's multiple turned on. Like this one didn't finish because I started building out this one. So I got a little more to go here, but I have to make the video now if I want to get it out on time. I've been trying to get my videos out on Wednesdays and Saturdays. On Wednesday, it's about 6 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Saturday's about 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. I might not make it this Saturday, just because of the amount of stuff I'll have to do for that video, I think. You can see there's lots of nice ores here. Wasn't much copper until I got out here. You can see there's, again, these aren't that big. Like, hey, there's a 60 iron and this is a 50 iron. That's a 40 copper, but here's 11, 25, 20, and also came down here. There's a 43 that's decent, but like 27, 13, 7, 25. That's kind of in a lake. But the idea is eventually we'll get all these walls in, and I'll remove most of these. I tried to keep them off. Oh, it's partially on copper, but when I pull it down, we can build a mining outpost on top. Well, it wouldn't really be an outpost because, hey, it's defended by the walls. Yeah, but the idea is to enclose most of this area. I do have ways through the walls if needed, because we may expand in the future. Who knows what's going on? But yeah, so we're a week and a half away from 1.0. So I only have like 3 episodes left if I want to hit 1,000 signs per minute by 1.0. So let's get building. I've been talking long enough. Probably should have been moving myself. This is nice big empty open area. We'll put at least one science factory here. You know what? Helps if I'm in the train. Got out of the train to do my little intro. So we'll put at least one here, maybe one other one here. And then we need some mining outposts. So at least the goal for today is to build one science and start some mining. Not really outposts, but some mining. Oh, another thing I did is there's now 4 cannon trains instead of just 2, because 2 was not enough. It was taking way too long. So this area over here is basically has their own set of 2 trains. Have 1 train. Each one is, not supplied, but 2 trains go to it just because their traveling is kind of offset, so you kind of get better coverage with that. So let us get over here. Now that I'm in the train, let us get, now that we can do this, these are blueprints I've showed in my kind of the beginning of this series. That I don't really use. Well, this I use, but like those I use. The gears and this is just blue circuits, because I came up with like all-in-one blueprint. Like the solar factory here, it takes raw materials and gets you solar items. Where is That is this guy. This is so much nicer now with these, place them from... Here we go, science from raw. Like, I could stick it there. It could barely fit there. I mean, we got some other places. Like that is, was that 10 mil? That, if that's just 10 million, who cares about 10 million iron? We could stick one there. I mean, with the room here, we could almost have two. We could almost have two. And not even almost, I mean... I think that will work. We'll obviously need to change these entrances and extend them down here. And obviously replace the blueprint. I'm already on my way back. That's what I get for not paying attention. Well, not quite halfway back, but not great. I guess while we're passing this way, I was getting a few attacks here. I put some lasers around. I eventually put some roboports just so they would get auto-repaired. And I think they were coming from here. And this is now built. So, I'm going to wait until we park, make sure the train doesn't leave, and then set this up to eliminate all the guys in this area, which should stop the attacks here. Because they were coming from this way, and the only way would be coming around the edge of the lake. Manual, let's pull up a little bit so I'm sure we're between the signals. Alright, let's... I always do this one on the even train. And we're up to 118. Yeah, there's a lot of skipped ones, or ones that were removed, because they were my early outposts. So, I don't really have that many, although I'm probably getting... I'm gonna say I have at least 80. And then we'll come over here and just say, hey, the train that does 86. Yeah, the new trains do from like 84 and up. 16. I wish I could just type it, but... And inactivity. And you'll do... 119. And inactivity. See where he's going right now. Yeah. So between episodes, I'll fix those things. Maybe we'll get to them this episode. We'll have to see. Let's... We want an entrance here. That's an entrance. Something like that should be fine. Yeah, well, we'll use up some rails or something soon enough. 13 more rails. Alright, and we need to exit here, which should be right next to it. Oh, that's almost perfectly lined up. It actually is perfectly lined up. Alright, let's turn off the robots. This was just to indicate it. You could hook it up to either left-hand or right-hand drive train network. You know, we don't need to go quite that high, but we do need to go up this way. Alright, this is going to be a track for our builder train stuff, which I am just gonna copy from you. What was the last one I built? This one. And it's kind of the wrong way around, but that's okay. Don't need that or that. Do need that coming there. Stick a signal on either side. Put that there. Let's get this built. We're gonna need some power. Alright, let's turn off our bots now and head up here. And where's our factory blueprints? Yeah, let's get them off the screen for the moment. Alright, they kinda... that should line up. And this should place the whole blueprint. Even though you can't place the whole blueprint from the map, only the parts that are under radar. For however the game works, you can place it when you're on the ground. And look at that. Alright, that should be good. I mean, we checked from the map. Little cliff there, that's fine. Real close to the edge, but we make it. Let's get rid of those. And let's make sure we have power reaching. And obviously we also need roboports reaching. Alright, and these were disabled because I copied them as disabled. Those weren't. Maybe those should be disabled because we don't need... No, where? No, I copied you guys. Oop, I need to zoom out, but those should now all be disabled, yes. And here we go, we're clearing this area. Auto-magically. We actually have both trains here. It's actually not bad iron. Alright. Just want to make sure I wasn't standing on the rails or anything. That would not be good. How are we doing up here? Wall supply. Why do you... It's taking the natives out to a barbecue. Those guys may be the problem. Where are you guys all taken care of? Wait, where is that train? Let's turn that off. Did we get a dead... Oh, look at that. It's been a long while since we had a deadlock. Oh, look at that. We got our module train. How is... that train should be along soon. Oh, this guy did... Oh, look at that. We dumped everything off. Why aren't we building? Does our build train not have robots? Yeah, put that pole in over there. Are you Alright, that should get them building. I need more bots. We need to fix that deadlock. It's been quite a while since we've had a deadlock. I should get new train blueprints or railroad blueprints. The ones I have, mentioned a few times, they're not completely happy with at least the one intersection, and obviously they're not set up to just be drag along. Ooh, what the? Uh, let's go here. Fix that entrance. Might be some of the problem. I guess it just wasn't built. And then we'll fix that. Yeah, the trains probably had to be going a weird long way around to go in the right way there. How did... That looks... Oh, is there a... There's a little cliff there. Ah, that's... Wow. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put an outpost there. Yeah, so these mines that I want to put in here, like this one, we'll get rid of this so it'll fit. I'm probably going to take, like... Why don't you have a radar? I'm probably going to take, like, the center part of these. Why don't... We got problems. More than I realized. I mean, I've been going for like 12, 14 hours without too much issues. The only issue I had was... Here. Hey, go back here. Well, the only issues I have is missing my stops. And like I said, there was a tax here and like a train, actually 2 trains at 2 different times. The locomotive got eaten because it obviously crashed into a group of biters going to try to go to that location. Well, yeah, this is just... Let's get in the train, stick it in manual, back it up. Get rid of that. Put you back in automatic. And everybody's good. Why? Alright, you're good. Why do you have no steam? Alright, that's a problem, but it has a solution. Although I still have to figure out why the steam trains aren't going there. But I can hook all of these up to power and they will run. Um, what if I disable you? I don't want to change your name. Oh, well, that's kind of good. I can't even get to where I wanted. But I didn't miss it. Alright, let me manually place it, because apparently there's a whole lot of building going on, and that's causing things that the robots need to build to take a long time. Might be why mining productivity's been going so slow. I mean, they were kind of going by fast, but this one's been taking a while, and I know they take more each, but hey, if they're not getting ore, well, there's my problem. How do we not have... We ran out of fuel cells. Does this not have Coverix? I guess we're not using bullets as quickly as I expected. Okay, well, wasn't the thing I was planning on, but okay, I know what the problem is now. Let's fix it. Let's go there. We'll pick up a few stacks. Of U-235. We'll set up a little Coverix so we know we'll always have more U-235. In my test world, I was dumping off the ammo, so it was always. And what I mean by it, I was testing how fast this could run, and we were just taking the, everything that's produced, and these trains would go and just empty out, and so we were constantly making more ammo, so it was constantly running. So there's always a small amount of U-235 being produced, which was more than enough to keep this running. Hey, uh, back here. Well, hey, that's why you play Factorio, for the surprises. That was something not expected. I thought I had worked out everything that factory needed, and there I overlooked something. That if you're not using up ammo, like because you have a nice wall system that's taking care of them, most of the biters, rather than your outposts there. Where's the bright green? No, look at that. There's lots of bright green stuff. You know, thanks, but no thanks. We need a storage chest because the bots filled my inventory. Don't need that. I mean, at this moment, I don't need walls or lasers. I need uranium. I'll take 2 stacks. And we'll take a blueprint. Okay. Let's get back in the train. Head over here. Parking there should be fine. And, oh, look at that. Mining productivity finally finished. One thing I'm wanting to do is artillery shell range. But, like, hey, we just finished mining productivity that was 55k. This is more than double that. But, hey, we're going to have a 50% boost in mining speed. Not mining speed, science speed. Soon. I mean, the mining speed, at some point, it's not going to help. Because with our layouts here, not that we can see them, the belts can only hold so much at once. I do have an alternate outpost that will feed 2 trains at once. We may need to switch to that because with the productivity, we're probably not running all the miners at once that we could. Okay, here we are. Didn't miss it. Let us not get stuck on a rock. And head over to where we're producing the uranium fuel cells. Or whatever they're called. Are these fuel cells or nuclear fuel? Uranium fuel cells. Okay. Okay. You're going to request 10. You're going to be all full of always put stuff in there. Now we take our blueprint and we need some U's. Where's our blueprint? Auto saving. We need the pipes. One of those. One of those. Now this should be being built. What, the one that I gave you wasn't enough? They're right there. Figure it out. Or, you're not all busy. Let's try my local robots and see if... Oh. Hopefully I have some of those over here. Yes, we do. Alright, here's... one. I'm gonna give you 80. I'll give you 100. No, I only should give you 80 because you're not ever gonna use the rest. You'll get the steam going again. You should be there. Since we have so much construction going on, that's going to take forever to get detected. Or is it? I'm hoping that's a bot to go. Okay, here they come. That only took you way too long. And now we have Coverx running. So now this should be automatically making more U-235. Once it's done enough rounds, 40 rounds actually, which will go pretty quick. Maybe it's 45 rounds. They'll be spare, and that will start to be put into here, which will be requested here. This will work. What I can do to make sure it works is put a second one down. I have two running, two Coverix, 3 ore processors with one fuel cell maker, and that's running all of these nuclear plants and these as well. So for 6, that will be plenty. And look, hey, we got steam. The only thing now we need to do is power these long enough for the steam trains to arrive. Meanwhile, why aren't you guys doing anything? Did I ever get my I did get construction bots. Should be 80. So this arm is set up to only take 40 and put it in here, and then it will build up the rest itself. But we can speed that along by, maybe it's 80 on top of how many are being used. Yeah, you're at 62, you're at 65. They're about the same. Oh, look, you have 40, look at that. Oh, but you also have 22. Alright. Yeah. Why aren't you... We have a problem. this outer line is the output. Luckily, I hooked that up right? So we have this upper side here is actually the output of these and needs to be empty at all times. Otherwise, it can't output and so can't start a new cycle. Let's guarantee that it will always be empty. And we gotta run this too far. And we want priority take from here. There we go. That should now run forever. For various... We already made 700. Okay. Let's take care of the other half of this, and we have maybe 10 minutes to do so to finish this episode on time. Really was hoping that we'd get this factory built. Looks like a good portion of it is now. Oh, look at that. We built a train there. It doesn't need to be there. That's fine. Let's head over here. Let's just skip the 5-second wait. Okay, look at this. This wall is nearly done now. It really shouldn't have taken that long. We'll have to clear out a few cliffs. Have to... You should be being built. It's just the train doesn't get over here. You're too far. And one of these, you are missing the power. And I can't even... You got built. Haven't set up your cannons. Did I miss? Of course I did. Yeah, we'll go here. You're closer. We'll get these one at a time. Or, you know, we'll just... Whichever way they come. Gotta make a noisier sound, especially when I'm talking. Alright, that connects the wall power with the inner network power, because we can only get this connecting to the wall power. We just need to load a few trains. You know, we can actually leave this like this for the moment. Now we're heading over here. We need to hit this one as well, and that one. So there's like 4 of them. Alright. Let's head over here. And I probably should put an alarm on that nuclear power plant so that if it's out of steam, I know about it. I don't think you can put an alarm on temperature. But one on steam definitely is doable. Oh look, here's a steam train. Both of them. Well, that means I can now remove you and remove you. And apparently he doesn't need steam. He will in like 20 seconds. I think it's one of these get down to 10,000 average that it calls the train again. Yeah, you can see it's 82,000 total, and when it's 80,000. So yeah, it's just about. Now. Okay, over here. Yeah, you're not actually even gonna let me park there. Okay, you have steam. I wonder if I can remotely disable these. Apparently those got eaten at some point. That'll connect. Our builder train should now pull in here. Except I left it on manual. Let's sure. Oh, maybe over. why don't you need steam? Let's go over there and we can figure the rest of this out and then end the episode. Yeah, so Saturday's episode may be a little late. I want to get all the outposts in for at least the one factory, and we can build the next science factory in that episode. Um, the week of August 16th to 23rd is Summer Games Done Quick. It's all being done online this year because of the virus situation. I may be taking a break on that week because I do like to watch all the speed runs and stuff like that. So I'll definitely do an episode or maybe two once the 1.0 is out. Oh, look at this, it does have Steam. Well, that's why. But yeah, after that, maybe taking a week break. Alright, you have Steam and you are disconnected from the power network. You got Steam. Let's disconnect you from the power network. Like that, and hopefully like that. And you don't have Steam. Well, our Steam train should be coming along any minute. For you, Steam trains. Yeah, they're filling up here. No, you're not a Steam train. Where are... Okay, you're here. You just have a little more left to unload. And here we are. And you should be good as well. So we can tell the bots to deconstruct you and deconstruct you. Yeah, you're just go over here. You're still technically in that network. Come on. Do you not have a chest? Apparently they do not have a chest. Well, I will have to fix that. I'll have to fix a lot of things. Let's take a look over here. This, you know what? Let's. Yeah, we're a bit over, but let's take a ride. We're not that far. If we could get out of this forest, there we go. Yeah, I can just park here. No one's going there. But yeah, so gotta make sure the walls get in. Have to put a few more. Want to surround that whole area. Make a cut down version of these blueprints that doesn't have the walls. It's just the miners. train station and put a few of those around. And next episode should start with us starting up that science factory and then building another nearby in that area and getting some mining set up for it. Let's turn off our building. I mean, this looks good. Where's... Did I put in... Where's the radars? There's one. Near the entrance. I guess I did radars after the fact. I should update the blueprint with some nice radars. Let's turn our bots back on, so like, hey, you guys can... Don't want to totally... Well, I don't care. If I totally run out of materials, I'm going back to my main base. Original base, I should call it at this point. It's not really my main base. It's resupply. Hey, get that, get cliff explosive there? Thanks. No radars over here either. There's no power over here, but eventually there will be. Gotta remove that train, because that's our fuel train that will be coming, well, from way far away. Apparently I'm tiring out some of our bots here. But yeah, I think that will do this as an episode. I'll say thanks for watching. Stay safe. Wash your hands, and I'll see you next time with more Factorio. I'll see you then.